Mr. George Constantino, Group Chairman and Governing Director of the Constantino Group of Companies. Thank you all for being here for this important occasion. Today's ceremony recognizes the commencement of the development for the PNG Chiefs Players Village here at Airways. This project will see the construction of 67 residential units, including a mix of 1, 2, and 3 bedroom fully furnished apartments. These residences will accommodate PNG Chief players, their families, and the club staff as they relocate and settle in Port Moresby. Construction is expected to be completed by November 2027, ahead of the team's entry into the NRL. The development being delivered by the Constantino Group of Companies will provide the modern residential facilities designed to support the team and contribute to the broader preparations for the club's arrival in the NRL competition. To begin the formal remarks this morning, I would like to invite, it is my pleasure to invite on Ms. Lorna McPherson, the Chief Executive Officer of the PNG Chiefs, to share a few words. So please join me in inviting her on.
Thank you so much. And Minister of Sport, George, and also I see the directors from the PNGNRL here, directors, CEO. I also see some distinguished guests from the Julian High Com as well. Thank you very much for coming to today. I hope I haven't missed any dignitaries out there, but welcome. What an exciting day for us today. This is another major step forward in building PNG's first NRL club that our country and Papua New Guinea can be so very, very proud of. The PNG Chiefs today are really honoured to announce that Airways, in partnership with the Constantino Group, has been chosen as the official village for our players, their families, and of course our key staff. I think, as an acknowledgement as well, the Constantino Group is one of Papua New Guinea's most respected family-owned companies, and they were established here in Port Moresby in the 1950s, which I really didn't know that when I was doing my research, so I mean, amazing to see that as well. And for us, you know, to see a company that roots are actually in this city and their legacy is woven into the growth of Papua New Guinea, it's fantastic to see that we are partnering with them today to really align our values, because their values align with us in excellence, in community, and in long-term nation building. And under this partnership, the Constantino Group will develop world-class, as we explained, residential quarters and create our village here. We will have 67 apartments, fully furnished. That'll be some 1-bedroom, some 2-bedroom and some 3-bedroom apartments as well. But that's designed really specifically for our needs, for the Chiefs players, for our families, of our staff as well, and some of our key management people. The village will offer safe, secure and family-centred accommodation. Of course, it's located close to the airport as well, and it also builds around the values that matter most outside of football, which is community, stability and belonging, and we want our team to feel that. The accommodation will be ready in November 2027, and no pressure to the team, but we need that. But that's well ahead of our entry into the NRL. And in addition as well to that, our players and their families will have access to the full suite of Airways facilities, which is fantastic. They've got those fabulous gym, pools, we've got medical services here as well, barbers and cafes and much, much more. And they'll also enjoy access to Alawata, which gives our family a world-class environment for rest, for recovery, and also really to connect. So for us, the partnership is more than just accommodation. It's an investment in people, it's an investment in families, and it's an investment in the long-term success of the Papua New Guinean Chiefs. It ensures our players have the support, the stability, and world-class environment to actually live in, because we need them to perform their best on the field, but we also want them to have a lovely environment off the field as well, and that's a win-win for everybody. So for me, I think this development stands as a powerful signal of what the PNG Chiefs will represent as we go forward. A winning club, a PNG first club, a club that unites, uplifts and inspires Papua New Guinea. So thank you to the Constantino family, for Airways, for your trust, your partnership and your belief in what the PNG Chiefs will mean for Papua New Guinea. Thank you, True Algeta.
Thank you, Ms. McPherson. And I'd like to invite the Honourable Kinoka Fio to give his remarks.
Thank you, MC. I want to begin by acknowledging Lorna, CEO of the PNG Chiefs, George Constantino, Chairman of the Constantino Group, and of course our PNG NRL executives that are here, media, and of course those from the Australian High Commission. Today I am proud and of course pleased to join PNG Chiefs, Lorna McPherson, and project partners of Airways Hotel in Port Moresby to officially tend the first soil, making the start of the construction on the PNG Chiefs Players Village. The development of this Players Village will create a dedicated home for our players, staff and their families, ensuring they are supported both on and off the field as they represent not only PNG but the wider South Pacific. The development of this player village will provide modern family accommodation, shared community spaces and essential support facilities designed specifically for a professional rugby league club, creating the right living environment for players and their families is critical to building a successful team and ensuring the PNG Chiefs becomes a club that athletes from across the region and the world will be proud to join. This project also forms part of the broader preparations underway to ensure Port Moresby is ready to welcome the PNG Chiefs and the many supporters, visitors, and international attention that will come with our entry into the National Rugby League. Important work is already being undertaken across the city, caused by Honourable Paul Sparko, Governor for NCD, and Honourable Justin Tachenko, Minister for Foreign Affairs, alongside many other partners, helping prepare our capital city for this historic opportunity. And today's groundbreaking represents only the beginning. In the months ahead, we will see further investments in facilities, infrastructure, and programs that will support the PNG Chiefs and ensure Papua New Guinea is ready to successfully enter the National Rugby League in 2028. I also want to acknowledge the ongoing partnership and support of the National Rugby League, including Chairman Peter Velandis and CEO Andrew Abdo, as well as the support of the Australian government for DFAT. Together, we are working to deliver the PNG Chiefs and strengthen rugby league across Papua New Guinea and the South Pacific. Rugby league is the heartbeat of our nation, and the PNG Chiefs will become a powerful symbol of pride, opportunity, and unity for Papua New Guinea and the South Pacific. With those few words, I, on behalf of the Prime Minister and the government, want to thank the Constantino Group for your investment and confidence in this country and continual employment opportunities created through your hotel construction and all other business. And I just feel that NRL has made the right decision to choose this place as the venue for hosting our players and accommodating our players. And with those few words, thank you again everyone for being here and for participating in these groundbreaking ceremonies. Thank you.
Thank Thank you, Honourable Minister. I'd now like to invite up Mr. George Constantino.
I'd like to start to acknowledge the Honourable Minister and Lorna, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great pleasure to welcome you all to Airways Hotel and Residences today to join us in this special occasion for the official groundbreaking of the Airways Residence C9 apartments. The C9 residences will form the next expansion of Airways and the Constantino Group's portfolio. It will comprise of 80 internationally designed units of 1, 2 and 3 bedroom apartments built to international standards. Of the 80 units, 67 will be used by the PNG Chief players, management and families. The development of the C9 residences has been a long time in the making. It will reinforce that Airways Hotel and Residences position as a leading hotel and resort in Port Moresby. And of course, I'm particularly delighted that the PNG Chiefs have decided to make Airways Hotel and Residences their long-term home in Papua New Guinea. As we all know, having somewhere that we can call home is instrumental for our quality of life. The Constantino Group and Airways look forward to welcoming the players, staff, families of the PNG Chiefs to Port Moresby. Once again, many thanks for attending this groundbreaking today and celebrating this exciting milestone. Thank you.
It's partnerships like this one that we see today between PNG Chiefs and the Constantino Group, as well as the government leaders, that make milestones like this possible. With that being said, we'd like to open the floor to Q&A before we do the groundbreaking. Any questions for our distinguished guests?
Very good day to everyone. Belinda Cora here from the ABC Pacific team in Port Moresby. I'm not sure if either of our guest speakers are able to answer the question, but is there a chance of knowing the cost of building this village? Thank you.
Thank you, Belinda. The cost of the development of this C9 development is it's over be about 200 million kina thereabouts, depending on once we fully get everything up and running and fitted out and construction. We hopefully will deliver this project by the end of 2027. So that we can make sure that we can get the players in, get the team all settled, and before the 2028 season. Thank you.
Any more questions? Here we go, one last one, and then we'll move on to the groundbreaking.